So we are back, and we're talking about the rest of Crockett Cup. The Brothers of Funstruction versus Myzteziz Jr. and Octagón Jr. It was a fun opener. You know, you have lucha, you have a little bit of silliness to start off the show. I think it was a perfect spot for it. 450 splash for Myzteziz and Octagón to win.
Yep.
The Mortons versus Mike, Knox, and Trevor Murdoch. Kind of weird on having two heel tag teams in a match, but it is what it is.
It's a tournament.
Yep. I like the distraction low blow from the Mortons, really just kind of hammering it home that they're heels. Like, it's perfect for them. And I think actually Ricky and Kerry Morton work well as heels. I think they actually have some good heel work.
Yeah.
And it was a high-low for Knox and Murdoch to win because, you know, they won the whole thing.
Yep.
They have to win every match that they're in to obviously win the cup.
Yep.
The Immortals took on the Midnight Riders. I'm not sure if Titus's injury is legit. There were a couple of injuries that happened with NWA for the show. I don't know if it was because people are wrestling multiple times or not, but, you know, it is what it is. It was a master lock for the Riders to win. And Titus really was selling his leg. I'm not sure where that happened, but it did happen. So that played a big part into what happened when they got eliminated. Tommy Young, who was a referee around there in the fucking 70s, was out there talking, and it was annoying. So, Blood Force Trauma took on La Rebellion. The match was fine. Once again, Blood Force Trauma beating the NWA World Tag Team Champions with the Trauminator. That is what the double flapjack is called. I like Aaron Stevens as manager. I actually think it makes the team legitimate.
Yep.
So
and
anyway.
they just beat the tag team champions. So
exactly. There you go. It's kind of weird that both tag team champions were knocked out. So definitely something interesting. EC3 versus Thom Latimer for the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. I really like this match.
Again, another EC3. EC3 just doing his thing.
EC3 and Thom Latimer, I do not think that they can have a bad match.
No.
Like this was a good match.
Yeah, it was.
It was a J Driller for EC3 to win. There were some shenanigans, but EC once again defending the champion successfully. He's really bumping up that title to something great. NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship Scramble match. I meant to put the participants in here. I didn't. Other than Colby Carino, I'm surprised that he actually returned to the NWA. Because remember, he left the company.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh, is he going to WWE or AEW? Nope, he's back there, and I think that's good for him. It was a arm trap DDT for Carino to win. Obviously, Carino is a babyface now, and now he's going up against a heel, Kerry Morton. You know that's going to be a good match.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm excited for it. What is the next show? Do you know?
No, I don't know.
They usually announce it. So, Blood Force Trauma took on Myzteziz and Octagón Jr. It was traumatization now for the win. BFT. It was fine. There wasn't really a whole lot to say about it just because it is what it is. Knox and Murdoch took on the Midnight Riders. They really played the Titus's leg injury quite a bit into the match, which I thought was good tag team wrestling, and it was a high-low for Knox and Murdoch to win. Scion and versus Masked Man in an unsanctioned match. I did not like this. Why can't anybody do an unsanctioned match right?
Right.
Like, seriously, do it right. I don't mind them doing this match. I think actually the swerve was good, but could we have done this on a different show?
Right.
I mean, the Crockett Cup just dominated all of this, you know? So I think they kind of had to break up the monotony of Crockett Cup, so it's fine. Scion couldn't continue after Austin Idol hit him with brass knuckles a couple of times. Basically, the Masked Man is Scion just blacked out. That's essentially what it is.
Right.
That's really it. Scion is now a lone wolf, and Austin Idol is now with Masked Man. So I don't know who it is. Oh my God. This was awesome. This was a really good match. Camille versus Natalia Markova for the NWA World Women's Champion. Good Lord.
Can Camille have a bad match?
No, apparently not. But Markova just shined. People were losing their minds for her. And I think a lot of it was from that Australian show, because they did have a time limit draw match, which was also very good. So them doing this was absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm going to give this 2 thumbs up, like one of the matches I'm actually going to give like a rating. but it was a spear for Camille to win.
Yeah, it was.
Awesome.
It was definitely 2 thumbs up from me
Awesome,
as well.
awesome. I was
That was
so.
definitely the highlight of the night.
They have to do a rematch.
Yes, they do.
They have to. Who knows? Maybe Markova should beat Camille for the title. That'd be crazy. So, in our finals, finally, Blood Force Trauma versus Knox and Murdoch. It was a good main event.
Yeah,
I like this main event. Good emotion from everybody. Now, the question is are Knox and Murdoch going to stay as a team and go after one of the tag team champions?
Right, and that's, again, you have 2 big single stars, I don't know. But you have 2 other teams that have beat the champions. So
Right, there's a lot of working parts and pieces within the tag division in the NWA. People were really nervous about how many titles the NWA has introduced, but I don't know how they managed to do it, but they have spread out. It's very diverse.
It is.
NWA is a very diverse company.
Yeah.
They have a lot of different people. They bring in a lot of people for temporary contracts, which I think is great.
Yep.
God, man, I mean, every time that I feel like the NWA is just kind of there, they always pull out something that just makes me want to watch their show every week.
Yeah.
I mean, if AEW fails, I am legitimately considering putting NWA into my docket and just doing reviews on those. Because, I mean, they're that good. I hear the shows are good, so you never know. So, that was it. That was all of Crockett. Oh, it was high-low for Knox and Murdoch to win.
Yes.
Obviously. So, but Blood Force Trauma looked great throughout this entire tournament, including beating La Rebellion.
Yeah.
So that's always great.
Right.
Now, with that said, we are all caught up on pay-per-views. But next week, we do have pay-per-views. I do not know what they are.
We do? I don't think we have any pay-per-views next week.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Anyways, we'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out. So if you did enjoy this video, remember to like, follow, subscribe. Let us know, did you watch NWA's Crockett Cup? What were your thoughts about it? Comment down below. There we go. Become a patron, patreon.com/MPWMA. Get hats. Follow us on all of our social medias. Leave a rating if you're listening to us. Subscribe if you are watching us on YouTube. Everything is either here in the QR code or in the description wherever you're listening or watching us on. And as always, be
majestic.